Similarly, there are some that still might raise their eyebrows over Thomas Tuchel's appointment. The German will manage his first games in March, and as I say, he caused a bit of controversy due to his nationality. This week, Drive were joined by the former Germany defender Robert Huth, who said Tuchel will never be able to manage his national side now, and even suggested he wouldn't motivate England players if they come up against Germany.
When it's England-Germany in the change room in the semi-final, and he's giving a speech,
I believe him.
No way.
Yeah, I believe
There's
him.
no way you believe him.
Yeah, I believe him.
No, it's all about the passion and getting the players up for it. Sometimes it's not all about the tactics in a game.
So you think he'll be less motivated against
I
Germany?
I would be. If I'm playing against my country, and I'm managing England, and I play against Germany, I wouldn't be 100%.
So do you think it's the wrong appointment?
I wouldn't like it as a player, put it this way.
Okay, that's Robert Huth's opinion. We both looked at it and sort of frowned because, I don't know, I think at the end of the day, Thomas Tuchel's got a job to do. I understand, of course, he probably wants Germany to do well. That's just natural. It's the country of his birth. It's the national team he'll support. But when he's in a job, it's no different. We talked about this off air, but it's no different to yourself, Cass, when you were playing. And if you're a Liverpool fan, you've talked about it many a time. If you came up against Liverpool, you'd still try.
I'd give my absolute all.
Absolutely.
You know.
And another great point, or person you can maybe bring into this conversation, someone who joined us last weekend, Chris Wilder.
Yeah.
Massive Sheffield United fan. I think we've all seen the social media videos of him celebrating after winning the Still City derby last weekend. But you're telling me that when he managed other clubs against Sheffield United, he didn't try?
No, desperate.
It's just
desperate to try and beat them. It's not against the fans. He's a fan of the club. But again, you know, so we with that point, are we saying Lee Carsley didn't really want to
I'm not sure.
Try against Ireland?
Yeah.
Absolutely no chance. You go out and do your job. If anything, you think, I tell you what, I might be Ireland manager one day. I might get that job. I don't agree.
Well, he's saying he'll never be able to manage Germany now.
Well, maybe not because he's took the England job. But there's no way on earth that I could imagine Thomas Tuchel, the type of character he is, you can see. He's passionate as hell on the sidelines. He's kicking every ball. That he wouldn't want England to beat Germany.
But it's his job at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
That doesn't make sense to me at all.
And
why would you take the job then? Because you know it's a possibility that you might face Germany.
Being professional.
Exactly.
It's your job to, you know, that would be the biggest criticism you could aim at anybody.
Yeah.
Saying, well, if they played Germany in the final, and he wouldn't be too eager. Absolutely no chance.
And this all comes down to, Cass, the conversations we have many a time about the bias that people think referees have, or that, now we're seeing in Robert Huth's case, a manager might have, for example. I just don't see it because it's your job at the end of the day.
I would.
I
would have loved to have scored at the Anfield Road.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
The Kop in front of the Kop.
I was about to say, of course you would.
If I could score in front of the Kop, that'd be one of my greatest moments of my life.
Yeah.
Even though it's the club I support. Yeah. I would love to have scored at the Kop end.
I'm sure you would. Absolutely. You wouldn't be alone because a lot of players probably do support Liverpool, like they support Arsenal, like they support Manchester United.
It would be the most important goal I would have got in club football. Scoring there. At Anfield. We drew 1-1 when we first got promoted.
You'd certainly remember it, wouldn't you?
I would, and I would have celebrated, but it doesn't stop me loving the football club I followed.
Of course not. I honestly, I'm just not sure about. But that's his opinion. Robert Huth, obviously, very much entitled.
I would have done the same thing as Kenny Dalglish had done. I scored in the Kop. John Aldridge,
as in copy their celebrations.
Copied what they've achieved, scoring in the Kop.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, completely.
And many others. I would. No, absolutely. I'm going to get a goal there.
Yeah, that seems a bit strange to me, what Robert Huth said. But as I say, that's his... And maybe that's because of the reaction in Germany and he's kind of reflecting on it.
Yeah, I think there would be... I could understand a lot of German fans would be not too happy with a manager taking the England national job. I get that. There's a huge rivalry there. I get that.
But then again, if say, Thomas Tuchel does win the World Cup.
There's no way he is not going to send his team out guns blazing. No way.
If he wins the World Cup for England, and I know it's a big if, you're telling me Germany won't want him at one stage? They'll just go, well, no, sorry, you won the World Cup for England, so we can't possibly have you because you know what it's like to win a World Cup. We can't possibly use you. Again, that just seems a bit naive to me, but... Again, maybe that's how Germany...
Football sometimes amazes me, the ideas of football fans. Sometimes it shocks me, but that really would shock me. If that...
Just sat in the dressing room like, not bothered at all. Not bothered at all. What's this? Sid the Villa fan. Would Nat want Brentford to lose if she was managing Fulham? But that's my job. I don't see how... That's just... I mean, I'd be sacked on the spot if people knew I wasn't trying because it's Fulham. You know, like you say...
If you're a player and my manager saw you not trying, he'd pull you off.
Well, this is...
It's
and
you say, it's my club.
Yeah.
But, it's my club I was a fan of.
I just think...
It'd pull you off immediately.
I just kind of think that comes down to being mature and being understand. You can be a fan. You can park that to one side, but do your job at the same time.
Yeah.
So...
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.